you know this thing is your right. We are not called to timidity. We are called to dominate. Am I communicating here? There is something you carry that you have not discovered. Nobody should intimidate you. Nobody should shut you down. Am I communicating here? But make sure you are in your right. Am I communicating here? You go thief, say I did my right. If police catch you, you will go jail where? Two of us. Say no, Papa say nobody will intimidate me. They no go just intimidate you, they go beat you. Am I speaking to some of them over here? Dominion. Dominion is an authority. Dominion is an authority. Do what? Dominion is an authority. Dimension. Okay, dominion is an authority dimension. Where when your voice became a what? Verdict. Dominion is the authority. Your voice will not become verdict until you can speak with authority in the spirit. Your voice is not known. What did I say? No, your voice is not known. And when your voice is not known in the spirit, your voice cannot be known here. Why did I say I will say to you, I said, in the name of Jesus, that attack, I stop now. And immediately the attack will stop. Why? Authority, dominion is authority demonstrate that is showcased in the spirit. Your voice will become a what? A verdict. Until dominion is seen, your voice will not become verdict in the spirit. Your voice will not be known in the spirit. So there are many Christians that their voice is not known, although they pray long. See, it is not long time prayer that determine whether your voice will be heard in the world. There is a realm in God you get to, that when you speak, demons obey. They are not getting me in this house. Am I communicating here? A woman carried his child. The child was dead. The father said they should go and bury the child. The woman carried the child, locked the room, and pulled my sticker from the door, put it on the child and begin to pray. After 3 hours, the child came back to life. And they asked the woman, say, how did you know? He said, I know that God cannot give me what he will kill. There was a dominion, there is an authority he had. And that authority became what? Verdict in the spirit. So every believer is a disciple. And that disciple has an authority in the spirit. That you became queen or priest. Or kings, I mean. You became kings or queen and priests in the kings on earth, queens on earth, and priests in the spirit. So until you have an authority, you demonstrate in these two dimensions, a king and a what? And a priest. This dimension you will not get to. Am I communicating here? Dominion is a life of grace, so that you can impose a heavenly decision on earth resistance. Dominion is a life of grace, so that you can impose heavenly decision on earth resistance. Sir, dominion is a life of grace. so that you can impose heavenly decisions, sir. It is when you are operating in dominion you can know heavenly decision. Dominion is a life of grace so that you can impose heavenly decision on earthly matter. Let me explain. Abigail, come. God want to use Abigail now. Abigail will now buy to the mind of God and bring the thought of God and bring the mind of God and establish that mind on what? On earth, to resist the works of Satan. Because until man brings back the mind of God, then Satan will take over the earth. I don't know whether you can understand what I'm saying. So, sir, we are bringing God, mind, and the thought of God to where? To the earth. Whereby they will now see Abigail and see God. So, your life is not for you, your life is for him. Stop living a life that it is your life. Your life for him. So whatever you are doing must be according to him. Do you get what I say now? So in your compound now, you are to enforce heavenly matters. Bring heavenly verdicts on what? On earth. The works of Satan will not be resistance. Dominion life is divine control, not human strategies. Dominion life, sir, is that thing is life. There's a life. Dominion life is a divine control, not human strategy. Put life, dominion life. Am I communicating there? Is a divine control, not human. So you are not controlling things by what you know. You are controlling the things by what he is saying. Am I communicating here? That is why your strategy will fail, but its direction cannot what? Cannot fail. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5 and 6. We answer that to you now. Your strategies will fail. He said, your thoughts are not my thought. Your ways are not my way, saith the Lord. Let's read proper. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not to thy own understanding. Move on, sir. In all thy way acknowledge him, he shall direct. In all your way acknowledge him, he shall direct your what? Your path. So please, the dominion life is not, it is divine control, not human strategies. It's a divine control. It's a divine control, not human strategy. So everything you do should be on the what? On a what? On a divine control. Dominion is power without pain. Dominion is power without pain. Dominion is power without pain. That should be P-A-I-N. Not so. Dominion is power without pain. Dominion is a life. Is life. Is a life. Dominion is life. Is kingdom authority expressed in identity. Dominion is life. Dominion life is kingdom kingdom authority expressed in what? Identity. So, sir, dominion life is what? Dominion is kingdom authority expressed in what? In identity. You brought the who God is to showcase in it what? On earth. Because God cannot be seen physically, but God can be seen through men. Am I communicating here? And they said, he said, these men are like God. Am I communicating here? So, God, men can be seen. Bring Psalm 82, sir. Psalm 82, verse 5 and 6. Is kingdom authority expressed in what? They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on the darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. What happened again, sir? The next verse, verse 6. I have said you are gods. All of you are the children of the Most High. So, brings the identity of heaven to us. Bring the identity of heaven that cannot be seen by mortal to express it in what? In the identity of what? Of mankind. They say confused. Psalm 82 verse 5 and 6 we just read. Not so? Okay, bring Matthew chapter 5 verse 14. Matthew chapter 5 verse 14. Matthew chapter 5 verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on the hill cannot be hidden. Verse 15, sir. Neither the men light a candle and put it under a bush, but on the candlestick it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Verse 16, sir. Now explain it better for you. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good work and glorify your Father which is in the air. So they will not see the light of God, but with God. They will see the light of God in who? In man. So please, dominion is the identity of heaven brought to the identity, showcased through the identity of man. I'm trying to explain that point. Try to showcase through the identity of what? Of man. So listen to me. Let me tell you. There is what an unbeliever will do. Are you with me? Then we said, why? That nobody will talk. But if a Christian do that thing, then we say, I thought you were a Christian. True of us. Have you seen it? Has somebody told you like that before? I thought you were a Christian. Why did you dress naked? Because what the person was seeing was not subchanged by what you are what? By your identity. Shout, I hear you. Am I communicating here? So, when we say in church that a Christian, you must live a holy life, you must live a righteous life, we are not saying that it is a must, because that is what heaven permits us to do what? That is why the Bible calls us Christ. If I'm talking, I hear you. Dominion is making success a lifestyle. So God didn't save you to enslave you. Dominion is making success a what? A lifestyle. That's dominion. Dominion, sir, is living as an oracle, not as an orator. Dominion is living as an oracle, not as an orator. An orator is the one that speaks and nothing happens. If you want to see, is it an orator? If you want to see orator, go to party. Hello, hello. The party want to start now. If now my mind because say you understand what I say now? That's an orator speaking. But when you have dominion, your words becomes an authority. You become a living oracle. You become a living assessor. Because a deity is living in you. Oh. 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 Am I communicating here? You are not an orator. So you took your word by your hand. As a woman, you'll be blessed. Everything about, nothing happened to your children you are not aware. Nothing happened in your home that you are not aware. But when you are an orator, things will happen and you will not be aware. Because an orator speaks, an orator talks, and oracles order. Oracle is an authority. Orator is a rabble talker. When a rabble talker is talking, you know. Am I communicating here? Dominion is reigning over adversity. Adversary, I mean. Dominion is disappointing the life negative label. That is dominion, sir. Disappointing the life what? Negative label. That's dominion. That is dominion. Every negative things, you stop them. You can stop poverty. You can stop delay. Anything they used to label you, you can stop it. Your wife say you are a womanizer, you will stop her now. Am I communicating here? If I'm talking, so I hear you. What are the things you need to operate on in dominion to Christ? Number one, once a man has dominion through Christ, the man rules. Rulership. Rulership bestowed upon you. Rulership do what? It is rulership, sir. Rulership is the ability to enforce the will of God on any condition or situation. That's rulership. The battery on this mic, don't finish. Rulership, sir, is the ability to enforce. Someone say enforce. The will of God on any condition or situation. That's rulership. That's rulership. So rulership, sir, is the ability to enforce the will of God on any condition or situation. When a man is in dominion, the man is in rulership. What is our theme of this year? And for the man to enforce, the man must be in charge to rule. Sir, you don't rule by talking, you rule by authority. Can I talk now? You don't rule by talking, you rule by what? Authority. situation and condition can only be crushed down by what? By rulership. One of the life of dominion is that you rule. One of the life of dominion is that you rule. Anywhere you enter, you becomes the head. That's one of the life of the dominion. One of the lifestyle of dominion is that you rule. Psalm 110 verse 2. That's our theme, our text for the year. Psalm 110 verse 2. The Lord set the rod of strength out of Zion. Rule down in the midst of what? God didn't promise you that there will not be circumstances. He said, but in the midst of the circumstances, rule. Honor, they hear me so church. He said, the midst of the trouble, brother, rule. In the midst of calamity, he says, sister, rule. Rule. So, we are not saying that there is no issue, but rule. Rule down in the midst of what? Psalm 30 verse 30. Psalm 30 verse 30. Psalm 30 verse 30. Proverbs 30, sorry. Proverbs 30, 30. Sorry, Proverbs 30, 30. A lion which is strongest among the beasts, turneth not away for any. So, sir, a lion is the strongest among the beasts. It does not turn away from battle. One of the hard things you will ever do in this life is to dare a man. Then you will see the lion in him to do what? To come out. And when the lion in him come out, you will know whether it's a man or what. Am I communicating here? I'm telling you. That is one of the hardest things, is for you to dare a man. The lion in him will do what? Will come out. And when the lion in him come out, things will go bad. May I say this to you? Can I tell you something? Don't tell anybody that I told you. Are you hearing me now? May I say this to you? Mind the choice of your words. What did I say? Thoughts become words. Words becomes an action. An action becomes character. Character becomes an attitude. An attitude becomes destiny. I should repeat it again. Thoughts become words. Words becomes what? An action. Action becomes what? Becomes character. Character becomes attitude. Attitude becomes what? Becomes destiny. So hear this. That is why the Bible says, guide your thought with all readiness of heart, for out of ease are the issues of life. Because whatever your thought process, that is what your thought becomes word. That whatever your thought process, that is whatever you process that becomes your thought, that becomes what you will spit out. And whatever you spit out becomes your action. And whatever action, am I communicating here? That you pull out, it becomes your what? It becomes your what? Your character. And whatever character you showcase out becomes your what? Because your attitude. Whatever attitude that you showcase out becomes your destiny. So character can, human being can die, but character does not die. Rulership means essence, spiritual, unearthly authority. Rulership. It means commanded territory. It means commanded territory. It means commanded territory. Power by your prayer. That's rulership. Commanded territory. Power by your prayers. Commanded territory, powers by your prayers. So a man that want to rule must pray. Rulership means dominion over systems and over yourself. Dominion over system and over yourself. You must have dominion over the system of agriculture, over the system of economic, over the system of what they call it, industry, over the system of ICT, over the system of, and over the system of wickedness, and over yourself. Ability to control yourself. Am I communicating here? How many of you saw that video of a man who sold his property in Jakpa Road and sent his wife abroad? You saw that video? Eh? And when his wife got to abroad, the man sold his second property and relocated to abroad to meet his wife. When the woman was pregnant, the wife talked to her husband. The husband walked over walk and brought her mother-in-law, his mother-in-law, to abroad. When they got to abroad, the woman gathered her own money and bought a car. You saw that video online? Eh? You saw it? Eh? Who again saw it? He brought the woman, the mother-in-law abroad. The woman gathered money and buy a car. Her husband now took the car to drive. He told her husband to drop the car. The husband now, on the quest, now look for another job. And got that job at work and bought his own car. Now, the woman, not knowing that the husband was already working on another work, came to his house on the time that he's not supposed to. The mother-in-law was in the house. And he met his wife sleeping with another man. Seeing the man sleeping with another man, and the man pull out, the wife took the thing and shook it back in the presence of her husband. So the husband, who was malicious, blow the man. So in my house, the wife and the wife and the guy, what is it, guy friend or man friend, boyfriend of the woman, gathered together, started fighting the man. The woman ran to the kitchen and took a knife. Why? It was to stab the man. Our own mother now entered. He stabbed her mother to death. The mother died. I'm talking about when you does not have control over your what? The mother died on the spot because the mother too was a useless woman who could not tell her daughter the truth. Am I complicated here? Because for the guy to come to that house that he has become here, the mother has been seeing it, and he could not tell her daughter the truth. May I advise young people that have not married, before you marry, check the family. There are many families that has problem. Okay, not they look pretending of face. So you get people when they say they pretend they laugh, but they are wicked, they are dangerous. And while they were to kill the guy jumped from 2-3-story building, landed on the ground and break his spinal cord, which is the husband. They carried the husband and dumped the husband in the dustbin. They call police that the husband has killed his mother. The husband, police, and you know those UK police now, they started investigating, searching. They now went to find the man on a dustbin while he was breathing little by little. They took the man to hospital. The man now recovered, started talking small. That was why, no, the man lost his memory for a while. After some time, the man now recovered his senses. The man now narrates the story for the family. That was where the family of the man now went to abroad to go and know where their brother is. Now spinal cord has been broken. That man cannot walk again. Are you aware? Even though the man go walk again, where I go be? You know if he do any strong work again. Where you know the family that will be wicked, it is this morning you will know. Am I communicating here? How can you are into promiscuous and you are bringing a man to your work and your mother is there? Do you know if I was that guy, I will not react? You don't give me freedom when I go take go. You are only just to carry your phone and video them where you met them. As an evidence, you keep it to your phone because they will lie later. If you do not have that evidence. As you saw them, say, if you not let them know, say you see them, you go video them. You will come past like this, they see you. You carry your two clothes. You go one of your friend's house, you go do it. You go sleep. After some time, you take custody of your children. Because a woman who lives that kind of life cannot take care of your what? Your children. Am I communicating here? That's the kind of generation we are. Dominion is first inside of you before outside. Dominion is first inside of you before outside. In other words, you must be spiritually filled inside before you can showcase it outside. Ruler